Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. I'm the Autistic Autist, and today I want to talk about the 5th year of medical school. Okay, so I had a little interruption and now I'm cuddling with my dog, so you're going to see my legs now. If you're in Austria and study medicine, then it's different to other countries, even in Europe. We have 6 years of medical school, which is the same years as you have in Germany, but they are built different. The first year is kind of like sciencey stuff in the beginning and general stuff, genetics, microbiology, stuff like that. It does have like general anatomy, general physiology, and general histology, like the microscopy stuff, but there's also focus on like the other sciencey stuff. With the first year, you fulfilled the first of the 3 steps you have during med school or medical university, how it's called here. And with the second year, you start like theoretical stuff that you have to go through in order to like learn medicine, like stuff about diseases. Like for us it's like separated in blocks. There's a block like gastroenterology, like digestion and everything. There's a part about like your muscles and like moving and like sport medicine, stuff like that. There's a part about your liver, a part of like your urinary tract, stuff like that, brain of course, and psychological stuff. And through those 3 years, so until the 4th year, you're in that kind of part of medical school. It's the second part, and that's where you have like the dissection, where you look at bodies of people and study anatomy, where you it's also where you have like all of the pharma stuff, like what does which medication do, what's the like kind of substance, like how does it react with receptors, how does this work on a molecular level, stuff like that. And last year I ended the 4th year of medical school, and now I'm in part 3, and part 3 is more focused on like the practical stuff. This year I'm working in hospitals half of the time, and the other half I spend at university, and I'm studying stuff about the units where I am. I just finished gynecology, and at the beginning of the year I had neurology. And you kind of have parts where in neurology, for example, I needed to present 2 topics and listen to other students present different topics. Now in gynecology we just had like presentations from doctors, and I kind of already started ophthalmology, and the last thing this year will be otolaryngology, like throat, ears, and nose stuff. We actually call it the throat, nose, ear doctor, but the sciencey way to say it is the otolaryngologists, if I'm correct. Maybe I have a little bit of brain fog today. Anyway, so those are called tertials because like there are 3 each semester. Next semester I will have like pediatry, I will have psychology, and I will have emergency medicine. Those are the topics that weren't like touched that much during the like second part. You need to do 3 different practical units during like your free time, during the like, it's called time where there are no presentations, kind of. So when the usual stuff about school ends, then you have like 3 to 4 months where you can do stuff like that. In the first 2 months there can be like, still can be exams, so you're not allowed to do it. You're only allowed to do it in July and August. At least these won't count. I did more because it's fun to learn, but don't think you'll get any money. No, you're just working for them. You're most of the time doing the basic stuff, like taking all the blood and doing general like exams, looking at the patients and telling everything necessary to your like higher standing doctors. So it's the basic stuff, the stuff that people can't do because they haven't employed enough people. Like there's a big problem here, especially like with nurses. It's everywhere, and some doctors are missing too. So there is a problem that is stuffed with medical students who don't get paid anything. In 5th year, we also don't get paid anything. We just work there, and we do have like a little book where everything we should learn is in there. But we're never gonna see everything. You're not going to learn everything. You just have to fight for specific things. I thought so I would see a birth, and I was really happy. Since I want to work with newborns, I was really happy to see how they go into the world, because all the theoretical stuff, but like seeing it is something different. Yeah, so it's not the best system, although it would be in theory, but things don't work out because there are problems at the hospital themselves. They want you to do the stuff that nobody else has time for, and they don't want you to like just watch them and learn from them. But it's something where we as med students can't really change that much. You can fight for stuff, but if you want to work in the hospital where you're now doing your practical stuff, you don't want like to mess up the relationship. I can't work full time. I know that already. I know that I need a break like on Wednesday, or like after 2 days of work, I just need 1 day break. And it does make it harder for me to like get some work. Anyway, you have all of these 6 practicals with the theoretical stuff too. And at the end of the year, you have like an exam about all of this. There's not really like you need to study this and that. It's just all of those 6 topics. There are like the questions from the years before. And it's a very good idea to look at them because questions will be similar, and especially being autistic, you need to learn just what kind of answers they want from you. In general, it's with multiple choice and autism, it's really hard because I can't like explain why or what I meant. I sometimes answer different to other people because I'm not kind of a yes or no person. It's hard in autism because you look at every single stuff, and most of the time there's no like black and white yes or no answer. There's also some things in between, and if you consider it like kind of that way, that is also true. So it's hard answering all of those tests, and when you know how you answered in the year before or how people answered in the years before, you kind of get a feeling for what they want from you. This one is the hardest exam of all of the end of year exams, so that will be amazing. I'm really enjoying the rest of the year, but because you do get practical like knowledge, and it's not as strict and not so many exams, and it's way more relaxing. But I know kind of the danger of the end of year exam is coming closer and closer, and I'm really trying to start to study. I just think I need one more kick and then I will start. I'm thinking of stuff that's important now to say too. One thing is with my autism problems and like needing a break, I do get help with like doing some of the stuff that is too much for me in a distant kind of way, which got easier because of COVID, and now I have like a way of doing it distantly, and I can have my break and really get new energy, do the rest of the week, and still I find time to do them in a distant way. So not a problem with like the whole other people looking at me, trying to do the things the professor wants, social clues, social things, and the stress of like presenting stuff and everything. I'm still doing those things. Like I still have my presentations, but I do like suck up the stress from other people. So when I'm there 5 days listening to people who are really nervous, it really gets a toll on me. And when I have like a break at the middle of the week, I just suck up new energy at home, feel better, and then I'm able to survive the rest of the nervous people around me. So it's not like I'm having easier tests or like I have to do, like I don't have to do the stuff other people do. I do most of the stuff the way the others do it, and some stuff I need to work in a different way, in a distant way. Most of the times I even do it like more detailed than others, because like when we had the presentations from doctors and I wasn't there for like 2 days in some, I needed to write like 1 page about each hour of the lecture. So but others like just listened to them. I wrote about the stuff, which means I know a little bit more about it, but just to give you like an example, I'm not like missing out on anything. Most of the time I'm doing it in a more detailed way than the others do it. Yeah, so that's it for this video, and for looking at me that angle. I'm looking at myself and I feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller and like having a really weird angle, and my legs are super big. I hope it was funny looking at me that way. There's my fluffy dog and my sweet cat. They hid behind my legs the whole time. And look at them. They are very cute. Cat number 3. Animal number 3. Cat number 2 is in the other room. Yeah. So that's it. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, night, and an amazing week. Yeah. And I hope we will see each other in the next one. Bye. Hallo. Mach dir noch ein Kaffee. Ich nehme zwar gerade auf, aber ist okay. Willst du dich eigentlich mal vor die Kamera setzen? Ich hätte ein Video über wie es ist, mit einem Autisten zusammen sein, gedreht mit dir. Okay. Dann hole ich dich später. Nicht so schlimm schaust du heute gar nicht aus, muss ich sagen. Und ich drehe schon das 3. Video im selben Gewand. Die Leute werden mein Geheimnis herausfinden. Ja, magst du etwas in die Kamera sagen? Du magst die Kamera abschlecken? Ist aber lieb von dir. Die war noch nie so sauber wie jetzt. Oh. Ich finde, Hunde sollten auch schnurren, dann werden sie noch besser.